Welcome to a new Visio Insights presentation. My name is Shanel Lelic and I'm the DTSP for Visio Worldwide. In this presentation, I will show you how to find the right template for your diagramming needs in all the different Visio platforms, the desktop and the browser-based applications. So let's start with desktop. In Visio Desktop, when you start your product, you will be presented with the home experience, which will show you most of the diagram types you've been using in the last time, the last week, last 2 weeks, and similar. However, if you need access to the full offering of Visio templates, just hit the new button on the side, and you will be presented with the most often and most commonly used diagram types, whether it is an office layout, a Gantt chart, cross-functional flow charts, basic flow charts, and many, many more. However, if that does not fit your needs, there is the more powerful alternative. Just scroll a little bit down and you will see the diagrams, the full list of the diagrams, and there is several ways on how you can find your right template. You can enter a search string. So what are you looking for? You can also use search strings Microsoft has pre-populated for you, like the network, the flowcharts, the software, the education string, and a few more. So if I hit, for example, network, you will see all the different diagram and diagram types which are available for network. Please pay attention that you will see two things. One is the templates, so an empty diagram, and two is already created and pre-populated diagrams, which might already serve your need. You just need to modify the text, modify the descriptions, and you're good to go. This is correct for all the different category and search categories. Same applies for flowcharts. If I hit flowcharts, I will see all the flowchart category diagrams Visio offers, like basic flowchart, cross-functional, and many more. But you will also see here, again, a few pre-populated diagrams already with some basic information or some basic diagrams added to it. However, it might be that these search categories do not reflect what you're really looking for. You need different diagram types. The next step would be to switch to the template sorting. And then you see here the standardized template categories. So again, you see business, education, engineering. And let's use, for example, engineering, because here you will find all the technical engineering diagram types like PNID, like electrical diagrams, circuits and logic, and many, many more. So this is how you can easily navigate through Visio, the desktop application, and this applies to Visio Plan 2 and to Visio Professional, to find the right diagram template you're looking for. And again, once you click on one specific template, the starting experience will show, which allows you to either create an empty diagram where you can start from scratch, or use one of the pre-populated diagrams, which would allow you to start already with a diagram created, which you just need to modify to your needs. So how do we do it in Visio for the browser-based environments? In this case, you start with m365.cloud.microsoft. That's one way of starting it. And you will be asked to sign in. So that's what I will do now. And within a few seconds, you will see the standard working environment. However, on the left-hand side, you will see the agents list. Now, to get to Visio, you will hit apps on the left-hand side. And you will be presented with all the different applications the Microsoft universe is offering you. And if you scroll down a little bit, you see there is a lot of different applications, and Visio is among them. So hit Visio, and you will be presented with the starting experience. Now, a quicker way to do that would be to just go to visio.cloud.microsoft, and you will be immediately brought to this starting experience. So whether you use the first or the second way makes no difference. Just on the first way, I wanted to show you how to get there. So if you click on all templates, and that will take now a few moments, Visio will present you all the different templates and template categories which are part of your environment. Now, please note, depending on the Visio license you have, this list might be shorter or longer. So you might have less or more templates. If, for example, you use Visio in Microsoft 365, the basic browser-based Visio, which is included in your A, E, or F plan, this list will be significantly shorter. If you use Visio Plan 1, it will be already way more. And if you have Visio Plan 2, the subscription which contains the desktop application and the browser-based environment, you will have the biggest amount of templates. So if I hit, for example, the general category, you will see subcategories like basic, block, pen, cycle, and similar. And this is basically a filtering mechanism to allow you to quicker get to the diagram you're looking for. Same applies for flowchart. That is all the flowchart category has to offer. But if I say I just need basic flowchart, hit this, and you will be presented with all the different diagram types which are part of the basic flowchart experience. Same goes for the cross-functional flowchart experience. As you see, we have one template here, but even here, we have many already applied or ready to use diagram types. And again, you always can either hit create, you will get the working environment of Visio, or hit preview to just have a glimpse on what this diagram type contains. So this is basically the easiest way and the fastest way to find the diagram type and the template you're looking for in Visio. Thank you very much for your attention.